Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing great. In this video, we will be covering classroom interactions. I hope you enjoy it. So, without further ado, let's get started. Classroom interactions. The teacher enters the classroom carrying an attendance register and some books. Teacher: Good morning class. Students: Good morning ma'am. Tapping the desk: Quiet everyone. Settle down or calm down. What's all this noise? It feels like a fish market. The class slowly settles down. Some students are still giggling. Giggling means laughing in a light, silly or nervous way. Teacher: I said quiet. Last warning. If I have to remind you again, there will be consequences. Please sit down. How are you all today? Did everyone have a good breakfast? Students: Yes, ma'am. Teacher: All right. Let's begin by taking attendance. Sit down quietly. No talking, please. Opens the attendance register. Teacher: Rule number 1, present ma'am. Rule number 2, present ma'am. అలా 14 వరకు అటెండెన్స్ తీసుకోవటం జరిగింది. Now rule number 15. Rule number 15, no response. Teacher: Rule number 15, where is Ramesh today? Noticing an absent student: It seems that Ramesh is absent today. Does anyone know why? Suresh: Ma'am, I think he is unwell. He mentioned it yesterday. Teacher: I see. Thank you for letting me know. I will check on him after class. Check on means to ensure someone or something is okay. I don't want to hear any noise while I am taking attendance. If I call your name, say present ma'am clearly. If anyone is absent, let me know at the end. Calling out names. Teacher: Arnavi, present ma'am. Good. Sit straight. Stop leaning on the desk. Aditi, present ma'am. Aditi, I can barely hear you. Speak louder. You were absent yesterday. Is everything okay? Aditi: Yes, ma'am. I wasn't feeling well, but I am fine now. Teacher: Good to hear. Manchidi. If you missed anything important, check with your friends or come to me after class. Teacher: Ananya, no response. Ananya, is she absent? Suresh: Yes, ma'am. Teacher: Did she submit a leave letter? Suresh: No, ma'am. Teacher: Sternly. Sternly means in a strict or serious manner. All right, I will note it as absent. Students, make sure to inform me beforehand if you are taking leave. Teacher: Karan. Student mumbles: Present ma'am. Mumbles means speak quietly and unclearly. Teacher: Karan, speak clearly. This isn't a secret. Say it properly. Teacher: Priya. Present ma'am. Excitedly. Priya,
Lower your voice.
this is not a competition. Handling latecomers. A student rushes into the classroom while attendance is ongoing. Sneha: May I come in, ma'am? Teacher: Why are you late, Sneha? Do you know how important punctuality is? Sneha: Sorry, ma'am. I missed my bus. Teacher: Don't you know what time the class starts? Sneha: Sorry ma'am, I missed my bus. I will make sure it doesn't happen again. Teacher, that's not an excuse. And this is not the first time. If it happens again, you will have to explain yourself to the principal. Be in class on time from tomorrow onwards. Now go to your seat quietly. Handling noisy students during attendance. Teacher, who is making that noise? I said no talking. If you have something to say, wait until the attendance is done. Points to a group of students. You three at the back. Why are you laughing? Come and sit in the front row if you can't stay quiet. Kids fighting. Teacher, noticing commotion. Here commotion means a noisy disturbance or chaos. What's all this noise? Why are you fighting? Madhu, ma'am, Ravi pushed me on purpose. On purpose means intentionally. Kavalani, uddeshapurvakanga. Ravi, no ma'am, he started it by calling me names. Entanta, tane start chesadanta, atane tidutu. Teacher, seeing two children arguing loudly. Stop it right now. What is going on here? Madhu, ma'am, he pushed me and took my pencil. Ravi, no ma'am, he took my eraser first. Teacher, sternly, both of you come here. Stand in front of the class. Is this how you behave in school? Fighting like this? What kind of example are you setting for others? Teacher, to Madhu, why didn't you tell me if he took your eraser? Ravi, I thought he would give it back, ma'am. Teacher, to Ravi, and why did you push him? Is that the right way to solve a problem? Ravi, no ma'am. Teacher, taking others' belongings without permission isn't right. Always ask first. If you need something, ask politely. Don't just grab it from others. I don't want any more fighting in this classroom. If something happens, come to me. Do you understand? Both students, yes ma'am. Teacher, now apologize to each other. Both students apologize hesitantly. Teacher, good. Go back to your seats. If this happens again, I will send both of you to the principal's office. Now shake hands and make peace. If this happens again, I will need to inform your parents. Classroom maintenance. Teacher, looking around. What's this? Papers all over the floor. Who is responsible for this mess? Suresh, ma'am, it was there before we came. Teacher, everyone is responsible for keeping the classroom clean. Raju and Kavya, pick up the papers now. After they clean up. Teacher, good. Remember, this is your classroom. Keep it neat and tidy. If I find it messy again, you will all stay back during lunch to clean it. Common scenarios during attendance. Teacher, if a student forgets to respond, I called your name Aisha. Were you daydreaming or were you sleeping? Pay attention when I speak. To a student out of uniform, Arun, why are you not in uniform today? This is not acceptable. Bring a note from your parents tomorrow. To a student who keeps answering on behalf of others, Rahul, please let others answer for themselves. Everyone should have the chance to speak on their own. Checking absentees carefully. Let me confirm. Apart from Ananya and Ramesh, is anyone else absent today? Students, no ma'am. After attendance, teacher closing the register. Attendance is done. Now listen, if anyone else comes in late, they will be marked absent. I don't want excuses. Teacher smiles. Good job everyone. Most of you are present today, which is great. Remember, attendance is important. Coming to school every day helps you stay ahead in your studies. And for those who are absent, it's your responsibility to inform them about what we learned today. Help your classmates catch up. Talking about school fees, teacher standing at the desk. Before we start today's lesson, I need to talk about an important matter. Many of you still haven't paid this term's fees. Looking at the class register, let me call out the names. Suresh, Kavya and Rahul, you haven't paid. Did you inform your parents? Suresh, ma'am, I reminded them. They said they will pay it soon. Teacher, soon? Suresh, the deadline is Friday. That means only 2 more days. Remind them again tonight. Write a note in your diary and I will sign it to confirm they have been informed. Kavya, ma'am, my father said he will meet the principal about it. Teacher, that's fine Kavya, but make sure it's resolved quickly. Teacher, everyone, remember, paying fees on time is important. It helps the school run smoothly. If anyone has a genuine issue, ask your parents to speak to the principal directly. Tour announcement. Teacher with a big smile. Well, I have some exciting news for you today. Our school is organizing a one-day trip. We will visit the Charminar and the zoo. The trip will be on the 25th of this month. The cost is 950 rupees, which includes travel, entry tickets and lunch. Student, ma'am, can we wear casual clothes? Teacher, no, you must wear your school uniform so that we can identify you easily. Comfortable shoes are a must as we will be walking a lot. Submit the money and consent letter from your parents by the 20th. Late submissions won't be accepted. Remember, you are representing the school. No misbehavior or I will have to take strict action. Starting the lesson, teacher writes the topic on the board. Today, we will learn about types of plants. Take out your science textbooks and turn to page number 32. Hurry up. Teacher looking at a student. Prashant, why haven't you opened your book yet? Prashant, ma'am, I forgot to bring my book. Teacher, forgot? This is not acceptable. Borrow one from your friend for today and don't let it happen again. Teacher, now before we dive into today's lesson, does anyone have any questions about yesterday's topic? Students, no ma'am. Teacher, good. Everyone, find page number 45 quickly. I don't want to waste time waiting. If you don't have your book, share with the person sitting next to you. I will explain the topic once and then I will ask questions. This lesson is very important because some questions from this topic are likely to appear in the exam. So, listen carefully and make sure you take proper notes. Walking around the class. Riya, why is your desk so untidy? How can you focus on the lesson with books and papers scattered everywhere? Arrange them properly. Notices whispering. Who is talking there? Suresh and Neha, stand up. What is so important that you can't wait until the break? Suresh, sorry ma'am. Teacher, sit down. and pay attention. If I catch you talking again, I will have to report you to the principal. Teacher resumes class again. All right. Now that we are settled, everyone take out your notebooks, write today's date at the top and the lesson title in the middle, underline both, use a ruler to keep it tidy. Write neatly or I will make you rewrite it. If you are struggling with neatness, practice at home. Don't waste time. When I am teaching, pay attention. If anyone creates a disturbance, you will have to stand outside the class or go to the principal. To another student, go and get me a piece of chalk from the staff room quickly. Giving exam timetable and syllabus. Teacher writing on the board. Pay attention everyone. I am announcing the exam schedule. Copy it down neatly in your diaries. English on Monday 15th, Maths on Wednesday 17th, Science on Friday 19th, Social Studies on Monday 22nd. Teacher turning to the class. Everyone got that? Students. Ma'am, will the science exam have diagrams? Teacher, yes, diagrams are compulsory. Practice the labeling as well. Teacher, holding up a printed sheet. Here is the detailed syllabus. I will distribute it now. Take one and pass it to the next person. Read it carefully and if you have any doubts, ask me now. Teacher, remember, there is no point in last-minute preparation. Start revising today itself. Giving homework. Before the bell rings, let me give you your homework. For English, write an essay on the importance of education in not less than 300 words. For Maths, solve all the problems from exercise 8.1. Looking at the students, write this down in your diaries. I expect neat and complete work. No excuses tomorrow. Student, ma'am, can we submit Maths homework on Monday instead? Teacher, no, we have to stay on schedule. Submit it tomorrow. Time management is essential. Also, ensure your handwriting is legible. I don't want to struggle to read your answers. Talking to slow learners. Teacher calling a student to her desk. Ajay, I noticed that you didn't answer any questions in class today. What's the matter? Ajay, ma'am, I find this topic difficult. Teacher, did you revise yesterday's lesson? Ajay, no ma'am. Teacher, that's where you are going wrong. If you don't revise, you will keep falling behind. Start by spending 30 minutes every evening on what we have covered in class. Teacher, don't hesitate to ask me or your classmates for help. We are here to support you. Explaining lesson and telling students to listen. Teacher standing in front of the class. All right, everyone open your textbooks to page number 45. This chapter is very important and questions from this will definitely appear in the exam. When I am teaching, I need your full attention. Looking at the class, if you don't understand something, raise your hand. Don't start chatting. Seating arrangement. Teacher, after observing chaos, everyone stand up and form a line according to your height. No pushing. Teacher arranging seats. Tall students at the back, shorter ones in the front. Raju, switch seats with Mohan. Can everyone see the board now? Student, ma'am, I still can't see clearly. Teacher, all right, move to the second row. Is that better? Teacher, remember, don't change your seats without permission. Giving instructions. Teacher, a few important reminders. Always bring your books, notebooks, and stationery. Keep your desk clean. No scribbling or carving names on them. Submit homework on time. Late submissions won't be accepted. Don't waste time chatting during class. Follow these rules and we will have a smooth session. Discussing marks and encouraging students. Teacher, handing out papers. Some of you have done very well and I am proud of you. But some need to put in more effort. Sharanya, you have scored the highest in the class. Well done. Keep up the hard work. Ajay, you have improved since last time, but there is still room for growth. Keep practicing. Remember, your parents work hard to give you this education. Don't take it for granted. Walking around and giving corrections. Walking between desks. Priya, why isn't your notebook covered? Cover it by tomorrow. Mohan, your handwriting is too small. Write bigger so it's readable. Stopping by another desk. Raju, this answer is wrong. Check the formula again. Arjun, your answers are incomplete. Please finish them and submit your work by the end of the class. Neha, please stop talking to your friend. Focus on your work instead. Stopping by another desk. Sanjana, you forgot to put the date at the top of your page. Please add it now. Stopping at the back of the class. Vinay, why are you late today? Make sure to arrive on time tomorrow. Approaching another desk. Shruti, don't forget to underline the key points in your notes. Aarti, here spelling is incorrect. Please correct it. Teaching discipline and time sense. Discipline is essential not just in school but in life. Arrive on time and complete your work promptly. Keep your belongings in order. A neat desk reflects a disciplined mind. The long bell has rung. Pack your bags and get ready to go home. Check your desk. Teaching discipline and time sense. Discipline is essential not just in school but in life. Arrive on time and complete your work promptly. Keep your belongings in order. A neat desk reflects a disciplined mind. The long bell has rung. Pack your bags and get ready to go home. Check your desks and make sure you have everything before leaving. Clean up your area and don't leave any trash behind. Walk calmly to the exit when the bell rings and don't run. Make sure you have your homework assignments before leaving. Say goodbye to your friends and teachers as you leave. Okay friends, that's it for today. Okay friends, that's it for today. మీకు ఈ వీడియో నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్తో షేర్ చేయండి. అదేవిధంగా మీ థాట్స్ని కామెంట్స్ రూపంలో నాకు తెలియచేయండి. By doing so, you help it reach more people who need it. Thanks for watching this video. Happy learning.